Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all.
Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us.
Hi, Hotties. Welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcasts. If you're new to the pod, we are truly three lifelong best friends. We were children together, and now we are sweating it out in midlife together. I'm here today with my co-hosts, Julie Strauss-Greeley and Julie Cola. Hi, guys.
Hi.
And just to let you know today what we're going to cover, we're going to talk about Summer House Trailer, what got everybody talking, and to Rachel Zoe making her housewife premiere, and then we will end with Salt Lake City, which is always a great chat. So before we get started, let me say hi to my two best friend Hotties and take a temperature check. How are you guys doing?
Hey, hanging in there. I mean, it's freezing here in New York. I don't know about Austin, probably not. But despite the frigid temperatures, I'm always hot. Honestly, always hot. I'm taking off layers right and left. I'm walking around barefoot in boots, like it's no socks. Can't take it.
Me too.
Well, speaking is freezing in New York City. However, that Summer House trailer got me hot and annoyed and bothered. Bothered. I mean, Kyle Cook, holy shit, what was that?
Yeah.
I think that's when we're talking about is they have a Summer House trailer where in one segment, Amanda says, Kyle came home this morning at 6 a.m. He spent the night at a fan's house.
Fell asleep
at a fan's house. And I can't believe they're still speaking. Like they're joking around on TikTok. That would have been it for me. I'm like, Amanda, get a divorce lawyer. You don't have kids. Clean break. Take that lover boy money.
They always seem to bounce back. But you know what, Cole? You're right. I mean, that's such a good temperature check. Let's jump in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They just released it. And I mean, I have to also point out to our listeners, they dropped this, but it's not airing till February. So that's a long time to wait.
That is a long time to wait. And now I'm like dying to know.
Let me tell you something. I am a newbie to Southern Charm, which I know is like the brother. Southern Charm. I'm a newbie to Southern Charm, which I know is kind of like a sister, show to this one because everybody's kind of friends and enemies. And I will say, and this Kyle is included in this, the men are too old. It's embarrassing. They look like losers. Like, Kyle, get your shit together. Amanda is like, you're never going to get as good as Amanda ever again. And like, get your shit together to all those men and Kyle. Like, Amanda she's amazing.
Yeah.
I will say that I think Amanda in the trailer, I mean, she did say, my one pet peeve is I wanted him to stay home more and he found a job where he has to stay out all night.
He's got the one career where it requires him to be out all night. Yeah. I mean, these are like, all of these guys are just don't want to grow up. They don't want to get serious. They don't want to settle down, even if they're in a relationship or get married. It's different to settle down. I mean, they run from commitment. I mean, we're not talking.
And they're parting their brains out. Like, enough already. Grow up.
Here's my thing, though. I think this is going to be like a page thing from last year. I feel like you're not going to see that scene till the last episode when they've moved out of the house. And it's going to be in the apartment. And she's going to say, last night he spent the night at a fan's apartment. You're going to cut to be continued, Summer in the City. And that's going to kick off that argument. That drama is going to kick off the new show. That's what I think.
Listen, it's a perfect launch pad for the new show. It shows us why we need to be watching.
I'm making that up. I don't know anything, but that's what I think.
Yeah,
it shows us why we need to be watching these people, quite frankly, year round. So I'm grateful for it. But I mean, it was honestly like a fantastic trailer. Like, not just the Kyle and Amanda, like from start to finish. I must have replayed it 30 times. I was like glued to my screen.
I don't know, Sierra and West.
Sarah and West? Like,
I'm nervous about that for her. I don't think he's ever going to be committed to her.
Now, is there really flirtation there? Is there really something happening?
I know.
Also, Jesse and Ciara, there's still something there.
Well, did you remember when she was on she was at BravoCon? I actually put this on our TikTok today. There was a clip from BravoCon. She had to do marry, kill.
Oh, yeah.
fuck. Can I say
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Bleep.
bleep. It was kill Austin, sleep with Jesse, marry Wes. And that was a
my
surprising answer.
Okay.
And then,
I like
and then Wes was like, you know, he's like, I like that, or something like that.
I
So
feel like a fool for rooting for them, but I'm rooting
I don't know. I don't feel like he can.
Good for him.
I think she's too good for him.
So
I feel like listen, I don't feel the same way about Southern Charm women. And at some point we will talk about Southern Charm, maybe another episode. I definitely feel that way about the Summer House women. I feel like all of these women are too good for these guys.
Are too good. And but across both shows, the men are too old. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
but the whole,
all of them, like Jesse and West, are not that old.
We're not talking about Southern Charm, but
Carl.
Charm, the whole premise is they're all Peter Pans. They're rich guys who don't have to work, so they don't really have to grow up. So that's sort of the premise of that show. Where Summer House, those guys didn't start with money. You know what I mean? They're not like old money guys. They're just like guys trying to make it. And now, they were young when they started the show, and now they're not.
I've been watching the show for a year, like over a decade, and they were young. I mean, at some point,
they're no longer anymore.
At some point, no, they're not. But
isn't Kyle 10 years older than Amanda? I think he is.
Oh yeah, he's a lot older than Amanda. He's almost 10 years. A lot older than. Yes.
I think she should. Where's her parents? She needs to get a divorce. Get out of his marriage.
I think he's in his 40s.
Oh yeah, he is.
I
think young 30s.
Did that. If any of our guys would do that, spent the night at a woman's house, forget it. That'd be it.
That's it.
So fell asleep.
Fell asleep is ridiculous. First of all, I don't know what happened, but
it's like the old
that you don't do that.
You're married. Go home. Get an Uber. Like what?
And that's what I mean. Like he's too old for that. Sorry.
And why didn't you check in with her? Why wasn't it like it's 1 o'clock?
Also, they're also slightly referenced in the trailer, but there are 4 or 5 newbies. There's 2 new guys. Yeah. There's 2 new girls. One of the guys looks adorable. He was on The Bachelor Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks hot.
He looks super hot.
I'm excited about the newbies, and because Summer House is a young person's show. I mean, it's about summer in the Hamptons. I mean, my God, like you don't want to be 45 summering in the Hamptons the way they are.
Yeah, and of course,
you own your house in the Hamptons.
The costume party looks fabulous. I mean, the costume party looks great where they're all old and Ciara killed it. But also, it's going to be like one of those Last Supper. Like the dinner is going to go crazy. Yes, and it's going to go off.
Yes.
I mean, it looks like Carl and Kyle come to blows.
Oh, I don't like that. I know that
they're like bestie for the rest.
I know that Carl's sober, so he's not drunk, but Kyle.
Well, Kyle's having a bad time in life.
I will say that new girl, I don't know her name, but I like that one scene where she's like, I just want to stay home and eat shrimp. What did she say? Funniest line. I'm like, I like her.
I think it was at like Lindsay's birthday party for her daughter. She's like, I just want to eat shrimp and be left alone. Like, well, you did sign up for reality television.
Exactly. And that's not that fun to watch.
Although paid
shrimp and being left alone.
It's about to be the furthest thing from left alone. But anyway, I'm excited for it. Yes, I agree, Cola. Hot and bothered about I just wish we didn't have to wait till February.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm really, and that's such a crazy thing that I can't get over that with the Kyle thing. That's crazy. Kyle Cook, you're cooked.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
By the way, we didn't have this in our agenda, but I am going to make a quick mention, even though we did a short on this. The Mom Talk reunion was such a disaster.
Oh yeah.
I mean, terrible.
But we did talk about it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I feel like we talked about it, but it was terrible.
It's just got horrible reviews online.
I mean, Andy, have you listened to all the call-ins to Andy, to his radio show, where people are like, no. Andy, what happened? He's like, it's not my show. They all go on, and like this one guy called, and he's going through the entire thing, and Andy's like, let me stop you. He's like 10 minutes into telling him what happened. He's like, and then she said, and then he said, and then Andy's like, I'm going to stop you right there. I don't watch, and I wasn't the host of that. Not my show.
Am I crazy? He didn't host the first season?
No,
the first season was Nick. Wait,
no, they didn't have a reunion the first season, and there was a lot of
okay.
So it's only been Nick and now Stassi.
Problem with their reunion too is things happen so fast in that world that they film this reunion so far out then all of a sudden, like, you're in real life and we're into Fruity Pebbles. I mean, like, and they're talking about like last year, you know?
Yeah, we hit Fruity Pebbles also.
They've actually already recorded season 4, so they've got to get the timing down.
They got to get the timing down.
Very odd.
Very odd. Anyway, we don't have to spend a long time on that. Was just going to mention.
Okay.
Well, sticking with Bravo.
Bev Hills. I mean, the premiere.
Yeah, premiere was good.
Premiere. I have 2 words for you. Rachel Zoe.
Yeah.
Couldn't get enough. Listen, it was not even a good episode. It wasn't even a great episode. I could have watched her son eating bacon for an hour.
Me too.
Same. Honestly, it's like, welcome back to my screens. Where have you been all my life?
Me too.
She is so immensely watchable. It's crazy.
No.
It's crazy.
She's great TV, and she's just herself. Yeah. And I have this funny line from Watch What Crappens. Ben and Ronnie said, watching, this is like, they're like, we know he's young, but watching Rachel Zoe's son eat bacon makes Austin look like he's in Downtown Abbey.
It's Downton Abbey.
What?
It's Downton Abbey.
What is it?
The show is called Downton Abbey. It's not
Downtown?
It's a British term. But anyway, we got the joke.
Blame it on the brain fog.
We digress.
Honestly, she was great. And also, like, here's what I want to say. Not pulling any punches. Shaming Roger with a D, Roger, right and left, making him look like the biggest shithead asshole in the world.
Yep.
He is still with that girlfriend, by the way. He is. Like, they are still together.
No, that's his girlfriend. It's not even still. That's his girlfriend. He left her for another woman. And
they're together. They're on each other's Instagrams. Like,
guys, she's a stylist.
Yeah, she's a stylist.
She's a stylist.
Yep. And a skinny marinkadink. But, like, I just love it. And I also loved her with the women, where she just was kind of, like, pulling no punches. Like, she just was kind of like saying whatever she thought about PK, whatever she thought about this one, ribbing Kathy Hilton. It's just hilarious to me.
It is.
I do think it was hilarious. What I want to say, people said online, it's like if Garcelle did that, she'd be called out as being, nosy, bossy. For Rachel Zoe, everybody's loving it.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Very fair. She has, and also speaking of Garcelle and Avi, they should get a residual check for that episode.
100%.
I would say 30 minutes of it was everybody talking about them.
Talking about them and saying nothing. Like,
they don't know. They don't know. I mean, my God.
That is so ridiculous and insulting.
By the way, Garcelle's response to that was,
booked and busy.
Hi, everyone. I'm producing and acting in my own show. This is a dream. She literally...
On my way to Portugal, shooting another movie, starring in it, directing in it, driving Garcelle. Yeah, but do they think we're dumb? They should, how dumb do they think their audience is?
What's her face? Bose did say it. She goes, I know why she's mad at me. She's like, because of what I said at the reunion. She did say something at another spot too, like, it's because of what you said at the reunion. Like,
but it wasn't just what she said.
Did say to Sutton, it's because you didn't have her back. Like, people do. So at least one person said it. I think it was just Bose, but like, you're not wrong. I mean, she, for people who are no longer on the show, Avi and Garcelle were coming up every 5 minutes. And also, what is the story with Avi? I mean, and Sutton tells you a whole lot of nothing. Yeah. It's like, we parted ways. What? Give me a break.
He was fired or he quit. My take is he probably quit.
I think he quit.
I'm sure he quit.
I think he quit, or I think he really was like, what did you do? That's like one of your best friends. Like, I think he might have, like, post-reunion kind of called her out and been like, what are you doing? Like, that was such a bad look for you, and you didn't protect her. And she might have just been like, no thanks.
And then, I'm not a Kyle fan, and I couldn't stand that Kyle says, Sutton's doing so much better this year without Garcelle. She was really holding her back with being friends in the group. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really, Kyle?
I know.
I'm like, that is not true at all. Nobody thinks that.
It's episode 1. Wait till everybody's got daggers in Sutton's back and nobody cares. And nobody is there to protect her like Garcelle did. You know what? And it isn't going to be Jennifer Tilly either from the previews. It looks like they also have a little bit of a falling out. So,
by the way, there are not two bigger losers that I can think of than PK and Mauricio.
Oh my God, Mauricio.
Oh my God.
What is going on with Mauricio online? What is happening?
What is happening?
Is he trying to like, so I guess obviously trying to capitalize on the premiere and be online, but like the videos and stuff that he's posting, you know,
so embarrassing.
Funny to him to be like, this is so sad. Like, let me tell you how this reads. You're pathetic.
Yeah. His poor daughters. He has, what, 4 daughters?
4. 3 biological, 1 is from first marriage.
So embarrassed. The youngest one, Portia, said, I didn't really used to want to talk about it, but now I'm like, that's my dad.
Yeah. Say, but dad's hoeing around. Like, she was like joking around about it.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine how humiliating?
Yeah.
And how about Dorit? It's like, do your kids know you're getting divorced or not? Like, why couldn't she answer that question?
It's bizarre. And even Rachel Zoe was like, I mean, you know, like, what are you protecting them from? He's 11, that boy. I didn't realize he's old. He's 11. Do you think for 1 second he's not on social media and he doesn't know what's going on in the world? Like, this is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy.
It is.
So, I don't know. I'm not really here for Erica. I wasn't really here for her last year.
I'm not an Erica stan at all. And also, it's
and
she
really is the one that causes the whole thing and the big fight in Italy, which is now why Dorit and Kyle don't speak. But
I know. And shame on Kyle, by the way. I mean, honestly, I'm so over Kyle and Erica. I'm so over them.
Yeah, they're like a duo that nobody needed.
No.
Like, truly that nobody needed.
They are so mean. They really are so mean.
They are. And Kyle goes into everything with like her eyes wide open. Like, what? Me? It's like, give me a break.
Exactly.
And then I think it's this week's episode. It's the episode that's going to air on Thursday. They introduce a newbie, a new cast member, and they're at some party. I don't know if it's at Jennifer Tilly's house. And the new woman says, I don't drink alcohol, but I'll have a mocktail. And Erica goes, you don't drink? Then you should leave. Like, she makes fun of her. And I'm like, Kyle, your bestie doesn't drink. Why does this woman have to drink?
I know.
How bizarre.
That is bizarre.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that is so true. Maybe Kyle's no longer on her sober journey.
No, she is. And also, what if this one was an alcoholic? Well, you've never say that to somebody. That's a terrible thing to say to somebody.
Never.
She doesn't know her history. They're not friends.
No. Yeah, supposedly she's going to be kind of problematic, that woman, but I don't know anything about her.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, she
Kathy Hilton was as crazy as crazy can be. Kathy Hilton, like what? Again, I find myself being like, is this a shtick? Like, what is this? Could she?
It has to be.
Really be this nutty professor, like with the scissors with her sun hat, like cutting something and like showing up and like pulling a pair of jeans out of her bag. She's like, these
are for Kyle. And Kyle can buy her own clothes. I mean, it was so bizarre.
Is it for humor? Like, or is she really just wackadoo?
I think it's both. I think she probably is wacky, and I think the producers are probably. I'm sure there's a producer whispering in her ear, "Do something funny to break up this lunch."
Yeah,
You know, one of your be Kathy and do something Kathy-ish. You know,
listen, now we have like such a wealth of Bravo things to be watching. It's a little bit like juggling Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm happy for it. I'm happy for Beverly Hills to be back. And my biggest takeaway was, thank you, Rachel Zoe. You might have saved the franchise. She might have.
I can watch Rachel Zoe for 50 minutes.
Me
and
too.
Then watch them with the girls for 10. And she should be the center diamond.
I mean,
I agree.
Again,
I agree.
Rachel in her house. Give me Rachel's personal assistants because we know she has a ton of them. Give me Rachel's sister and her elderly.
How about this, you guys? Let's get rid of Beverly Hills and go back to our Rachel Zoe show.
Well, that could be her big plan.
I mean, that I would be here for.
I would watch that.
Me too.
But she did say, she goes, listen, what I learned from all this is don't go into business with your spouse.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of the end. He had a big career in finance originally. He did.
I think he's still running her business. He's still in it.
Yes, he's the president and CEO of like Zoe whatever. Zoe Ventures.
I know.
Now what? Now what?
I know.
And he's sort of dating her rival. I mean, another stylist.
I don't know if he's a rival for Rachel Zoe. Well, Rachel Zoe hasn't been styling for a long time.
Right. It's more like
she's gotten into the whole licensee business. Yeah.
Could you imagine if Rachel Zoe came to our houses? Like, you remember she went in, she's like, I'm Kathy's friend. I'm one of her best friends. I'm going to give her real advice. Could you imagine her walking into our closets and being like, ladies, what is happening here? Why do you have this? I mean, it's like my biggest fear. Like, being judged by her.
Yeah. I know. And Kathy doesn't even really listen. Like she's giving her a wealth of styling advice and Kathy is like, well, I think I'm going to bring it anyway.
I can cut the top right off and I'll put it.
Honestly. Anyway,
all right. Well, let's move on to Salt Lake City, which never disappoints.
Never disappoints. That's just, listen, I'm going to enjoy Beverly Hills. I really am, but there's nothing like Salt Lake City.
No.
Listen, it's so top tier.
The only way they have to go is down, unfortunately.
I mean, it is.
They never do. It's just always good.
Yeah.
You don't have to be. Our lady.
Bronwyn spill the tea party.
Oh, God.
First of all, the costumes alone.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Wait, before we went to the spill the tea party, how about her picking up Todd at the airport in her
her inflatable? Well, she said she always picks him up in inflatable costumes.
She said that last over her. He is so over her. He's like,
again, Todd filming, Todd on the screen for a good 5 to 7 minutes. What is happening? Why is he filming still? Like, what is happening?
And she's in a sloth costume. And he doesn't even blink. He's like, hey. He doesn't giggle.
She's trying to get out of it. She's like pulling herself out of the. He could care less.
First of all, her in these inflatable costumes is really something.
It's something.
It's quite a level of commitment. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, where did this craziness start? Like, I mean, I know she said she picks him up at the airport. She's been doing this for years in different costumes because he flies him back and forth every week. But like, just the inflatable costumes that she brought on the cruise. I was like, what is happening?
It's very bizarre.
If I thought he thought it was adorable, it would be adorable.
No,
I think it's adorable.
Todd doesn't find anything adorable. That's not in his vocabulary.
No, Todd is on the other side of the spectrum. He's like, there's nothing you do that's adorable, actually.
No.
He's like, why don't you dress up like a divorce attorney? I would love that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Speaking of Bronwyn, Muzzy, before we go to the tea party.
Look at you saying the name right.
No, I had to think about it. I wanted to say Muzzy again.
Small victories. Love it. Go Cola.
Muzzy. Making the pride flags for
I know.
And you know it was killing her because we know she's not, there's no way.
Joining Bronwyn in that endeavor, and I think that's great. And whatever gets her there, good for you.
Right.
I think that's awesome. I love it.
I agree.
And she did say, I know this makes you happy. She did say something like that. Like, I know this will make you happy. I'm doing it for you.
Dare
so
I
for a
say,
minute, I thought, Muzzy was being a little fuzzy, you know, a little nice, a little.
I'm like, dare to say I am warming to Muzzy. I like her. Isn't it so funny that these women are like, and we had what's her name on Beverly Hills? Like this season opener is Reba. Like, it's like,
I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, is that Sutton's friend of? Is that Sutton's only friend? She has to bring her mom on?
I'm like,
he's not desperate. We're all women liking Reba.
Being in Beverly Hills and like,
I will say this: it is not showing the moms very well. I mean, the moms are not showing up. Very well.
I think Muzzy's coming around.
And Reba had the funny line about what's his face? Dorit's husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would never.
Funny there.
She did. She had funny singing last year too in her home. She did.
Yeah. I'm not coming around to Muzzy. I think the bar is very, very low, and so yes, maybe she's exceeded that very low bar of being a nice person. But I wouldn't say I'm warming. I wouldn't call her Fuzzy Muzzy quite yet.
I like Fuzzy Muzzy.
And then the one more thing I wanted to talk about before we go to the tea party towards the end was Whitney. And then what's her husband's name?
I hate that moment. That was so produced. That was so staged. I was like, oh, we have Whitney sitting with a glass of red wine, staring out at, by the way, what water? What water?
It's Utah.
By the way. She's like completely landlocked. I'm like, what body of water is Whitney staring out at? It's like, you know, it's like one of those like cheap divisions where they like put like a faux like river. Like, oh my God. Honestly, I can't stand Whitney. She drives me crazy. And it's like, I feel like if this is Whitney, she's like desperately hanging on to the show. Like, please don't fire me. Let me have a storyline.
And she wanted to be like, oh, he scammed me into doing an MLM. I'm like, Whitney, you were the one literally on the Sprinter van telling us step by step what Jen Show was doing. She was very well versed in money laundering. Very well versed.
Business, right? Also, I mean, oof, my God, I know I'm gonna get punished for it, but I mean, she was like, and that was the same day I was in conversation with Sephora, but I'm like, your conversation with Sephora does not make shelf space for your Whitney Rose.
No, I don't think so.
Like,
Wasn't happening. She was going to make a conversation.
Right, like Whitney Rose, I don't know how to break it to you. I don't know what conversation you were having with Sephora. It wasn't about them carrying the Whitney Rose line. Like, not in a fucking million years. And even, like, if she'd said I was in conversation with like Kmart, Walmart, and Target, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you would make a lot of money if your product was in Walmart. You'd be making a lot of money. I think that could do a phenomenal now.
100%, and make that money, girl. But like Sephora is not carrying Whitney Rose.
I agree.
There was nothing lost there.
I really hated that conversation. I
thought it was so produced. I thought he was so awkward. He like didn't know what to do with it. Yeah. What's he gonna really do? I mean, he's like, I'm
he was like, all right, okay.
So bizarre, yeah. But I'm kind of like, are you kidding me, Whitney? Give me a break.
I feel like this always winds us up. It's almost like the Kyle and Amanda thing in a way, to bring it back, if I may. But it's like, and this whole the rest of the season, about Whitney and Justin's going to be like, I can't be close to him. I can't be intimate with him. I'm so resentful. I'm angry. Meanwhile, they are thick as thieves. They are by each other's side. They are fully still together. He comes to every single thing that she's had. He was all over her at BravoCon. Like, it's like, why do we do this?
I will say, because Brittany had a cabaret show in New York City last week.
And he was there. Justin was
there. He was the only husband at the table.
Only husband. Yeah, no, I know. They're like putting together. So it's like, we're going to go through this whole exercise and like, they're all together. Give me a break. Oh.
I have to plug in my computer. It's going to die.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
I was like, where is Julie? What is she doing?
You just look like a red blue battery pop up in my computer. I'm like, I'm the one recording. I can't get cut off.
Okay, now can we go to the spill the tea party?
Spill the tea.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, Meredith just can't make up with anybody. She can't hear any criticism. She can't.
No.
I heard today, I saw online that she was not renewed for next year.
You're kidding?
She was offered friend of. No storyline. She was offered friend of, and she said no.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm sure she's going to come back, but that's what I saw.
That would be
because she doesn't have a storyline. If you look at it, what's the storyline besides the plane?
She has no storyline. Her whole storyline is defending and denying every single thing that everybody brings to the table about her.
That's true. By the way, Lisa Barlow's costume would have been my costume. I would have been like,
too.
Absolutely not dressed up for this. And so whatever you want to call me.
I would have been a button down Veronica Beard going, I'm Hamilton.
Exactly.
And also, like, thank you for mentioning Lisa, because I'm sick of these two as a duo. Like, I really am. Like, Lisa knows that she's just, this is,
they made a pact. They obviously made a pact. They're not going to go against each other.
No, they're not. And it's really not legitimate. It's like not really what happened. And Lisa knows that Meredith did some of the stuff. And it's like, she's keeping it tight-lipped. And it's just frustrating. It's so frustrating to watch.
Yes, in real life, like if in some alternate universe, one of you acted that way, I would go to my grave.
But you wouldn't tell the people that what they know they saw with their very own eyes.
I might. If I had to, I would. If I had to, I would.
What you would do, which is what I would do, is justify it. Be like, listen, she's being attacked from all sides. It was a very stressful trip. Brittany brings out this stupid story about her marriage. Like, you would have defended it, but you wouldn't be looking people in the eye and saying, "Oh, you saw with your eyes and ears, you didn't see." It's like, what is this, a magic trick?
I don't know. All I know is that I would never, whatever had to come out of my mouth to defend you, I would.
You know what? I think it would have been easier if Meredith just said, I had too much to drink. I had a Xanax early in the day, and then I had a couple of drinks on the plane, and I really don't remember what happened, but obviously you're telling me I acted like that, and like, I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry that happened. Yeah. That would have been over.
Yeah, that would have been over.
That would have been over.
Never do that.
Yeah.
That's what she should have done.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
But it would have been over. And I have a feeling, and I think I said this last week, I could be totally wrong, but I feel like that footage does exist. And they're going to hold on to it like the black eye, and we're going to see it at the reunion. That's what I
love it. That would be great.
I have no clue, but I'm just saying there's no way with all
that would also set up for her not being asked back.
Oh, interesting.
If the footage really is what they're saying it is, that would be a basis for them being like, yeah, no, you're not coming back.
No, it's not that she wasn't asked back. She was asked as a friend of, and she said,
well, that's a demotion.
Yeah, demotion.
Yeah.
Andy Cohen loves her. So I don't know. He does. He loves her.
And now Brooks is in the
yeah,
fold.
And
It's a good crossover.
Brooks, but she's in the whole New York scene.
Yeah, she really is. So maybe they get her off of that, but she's part of like the New York scene. I don't know.
And this is the hottest show on Bravo right now, though. That's a real bummer.
It is fantastic. It's such a good watch. It's terrific. Love it. It's on tonight. Can't wait.
I know.
It is on tonight.
I'm excited. All right. We're ready to close. Do you want me to do a closing hot take today or no?
Do you have one?
I do have one.
All right. Go.
Ooh.
I was going to say something, but I can.
Always have good ones.
This was purely a humiliating day. So I'm going to share it. And hotties, I hope our hotties who are listening can relate. Maybe write in and make me feel better if you can relate. But it started with, I was out and I came home and it's interesting because there was a car that was like kind of jockeying with me and I was really hyper focused on this person and kind of just too focused. So I pull into my spot in my apartment building and I leave my car and I go up to my apartment and I'm dilly-dallying around in my apartment and the front desk calls and like, Meredith?
Was your car turned off?
They're like, someone called from downstairs. And then all of a sudden I panicked that like, oh my God, was I really rude to her? Like, oh my God, now I'm getting in trouble, right? And now I was a Karen. And he's like, the car next to you, just let us know that your car is running. Is that possible? And I was like, not only is it possible, but it's probable at this point. So I go downstairs and I take my dog because I'm going to walk my dog. So I'm like, God, I cannot believe I left my car running. Literally walked away from my car on.
Do you find it? Okay, I have done that.
It gets worse.
I find these. I do. I was going to say in your defense, I do find like our car is hybrid, or like I do find they're quieter. It's a little hard to tell.
Well, I will say this: I drive Dan's car a lot, and it doesn't turn on and off because it's Alexa. So I sometimes. Yeah. But anyway, okay. So humiliating moment. I turn off the car, and now I'm walking my dog. Okay, so this is 5 minutes later. Walking my dog, my purse is still on. Walking my dog, and this adorable guy in a car pulls over. He's so cute, and I'm like, look at me. I actually had a moment. I actually had a moment of, is this guy trying to pick me up? Like, here, I felt so good about myself. He's like, ma'am, as if I'm old and I can't hear him. Just
I always get the ma'am.
You appear to be dropping things along the street. Like, he's like, I can get out and help you. It looks like you dropped your sunglasses there, and a bag of tissues right after it, and like there's a chapstick afterwards. I was like, oh my God, my bag is wide open. And she was like, would you like me to get out, ma'am, and help you? I'm like, keep fucking driving.
I don't need help. I'm fine.
I left my car on and things dropping out of my bag. Why do you think there's something wrong?
My bag wide.
Menopause. Fuck you.
Anyway, at that point, I was like, I think for the rest of the day, I should stay home.
I'm not safe to be out in the world.
Exactly.
That's a great closing hot take. And I have to say, hotties and listeners, write us one of your funniest closing hot. We would love to
love it.
Like,
we would love it.
What's a hot take for you? Not a hot take, but it's an embarrassing story maybe about.
It's almost like a hot midlife moment.
We call them hot takes. What's your hot take? What's your hot midlife moment that you want to share? That's hilarious, funny. Send it to us. We'll read it on air.
We will write it on air. In
the meantime, happy reality TV watching season. It is fabulous.
It is.
It's back on, guys. It's hot out here.
And we do have to, and speaking of, we've got to make time to start to talk about, dare I say, Southern Charm. We do.
No, we will. And by the way, my new favorite show, I Love LA.
I like it too. I love
LA, which is on HBO. It's hysterical.
Rachel said,
but there's not that much. We don't have to talk about that.
No, but we can just throw. We love it. We love it. That's all we need to know. That's all.
It's not our demographic. But I
it's our kids demographic. We could be the parents of these characters that we're watching on television.
The aunties.
The aunties. The old aunties.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Hotties, this was awesome. Where can they find us?
Well, first of all, if you want to be a hottie or a guest on Hot Woman Wanted, email us at hotwomanwantedpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to talk about a certain topic, you want us to try a product, you have a great advice for us, you want us to hit a topic, DM us on TikTok, DM us on Instagram, even though you ignore us on Instagram. But you can DM us on Instagram.
We will.
Or you can email us. We'd love to chat about it. And YouTube is hopping. YouTube is totally hopping. So you can reach us on YouTube as well. We have the full episodes on YouTube connected to our shorts.
And if you want to see what these fabulous voices look like, join us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or on Spotify. We've got the video on Spotify as well.
That's true. Spotify video.
All right. You guys.
Love you.
Next week.
Bye.
We're going on. Just kidding.